In this video I'm going to look at the lens protectors on the new GoPro Max to see how they affect the image quality. And then at the end of the video I'm going to do a comparison with the lens protectors on the Max with the Venture case on the Insta360 One X. Even though this video is about the lens protection, I'm just going to talk to the camera just to test the microphones just while we're on the bikes. We've got a bit of wind noise, but compared to the other day I'm sure that the camera's going to cope quite well with it. I've got quite a busy road on the left that you can't see, and just a bit of wind as I'm riding through this narrow pathway.
Do you think about me?
So just for one final quality test, this is in hero mode and this is with the lens protector on. Yeah, I'm just going to remove the lens protector. So that's the lens protector off. I'm going to put it on again as we're walking along. So off. And on. I think the results from the protective lenses are really impressive, and if you look at the driving shots and the biking shots, it's actually really hard to distinguish between when you're using the lenses and when you're not using them. On the walking shots you do seem to pick up a little bit of flare and a little bit of ghosting on the edge of the frame, and I think if we were filming in hard sunlight that this would be something that we'd see more often as you turn into and away from the sun. With the Venture case in the wider shots you can still see the remains of the Venture case stitch line, which is that round circle in the middle of the shot. And if you look at my previous video where I review the Venture case, you'll see that there's a lot more ghosting and a lot more flaring generally. Whilst you're watching the clips, you can't help but compare the image quality. And I do think that the GoPro Max has better contrast, better detail and just nicer colours. The One X just seemed to look a little bit milky in places. This may have been a result of the One X having to have the venture case on, but it also may have been the fact that both cameras were set to auto, and I think that the GoPro Max was a lot quicker to respond to changing light conditions. And with the One X, when you went from a brighter scene to a darker scene, that it took a little bit longer to respond, and therefore you'd end up with a slightly overexposed image. But this isn't an image quality comparison video, so I can't be too harsh, and I do still love the One X. Let me know in the comments what you think of these protective lenses and when you're likely to use them. If you want to see more videos on the GoPro Max, then please remember to subscribe, click the bell, and I'll see you on the next video.